What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, March 31st, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all so much. I hope everybody had a great week. Thanks for being here with me. It is Friday. I am doing my Karma Resolution crash course. That starts today at 4 p.m. Pacific time. There is a link for all the students on the website under the welcome page. I'll also send an email to students with the link in it as well. Really appreciate everybody who joined, and if you're interested, it's not too late to be a part of the lives if you want to wait. Of course, will be available for many moons, if you will, but it's going live now, so get ready for that. I'm stoked. And I picked this day for a reason, because I like the astrology, and I wanted to do this class before eclipses. Why did I like today's astrology? Well, the moon is in Leo. It's going to start off the day with a square to the nodes. This is the last moon in Leo square the nodes that we get before the solar eclipse on April 19th at 29 Aries. So it is already starting this sort of faded eclipse energy that can be being felt. It's kind of the first quarter to the end of the last 6 months of our lives, the last eclipse season that we had in Taurus and Scorpio. So definitely trying to illuminate, again, the things that make us happy, the things that make us feel good, self-realization, especially through our emotional body. And desires are coming up big. Like, what do we desire and how do we make them real? Of course, Mars is in Cancer, and it's the dispositor of the South Node and trining that South Node. So again, like, desires need to be acted upon to create physical fruition with the North Node in Taurus and Venus in Taurus with Uranus. When you feel it, you got to go for it. You got to act. You got to make it happen. It's the time to create based on, definitely the emotion that you want to feel secure in. Hopefully that's happiness. Taurus deals with security. Scorpio does want security deeply, but it kind of has to go through a destructive process, if you will, to like find security. So it's got to transform to get it. Taurus just gets it. Taurus is I have, right? So we are at this point where it's like, well, if we want it, we don't necessarily have to destroy something, but we got to find this deeper root of emotional passion. And instead of being afraid of the action will benefit you immensely. Also, Mars is coming off the trine to Saturn. They're still separating, still in that trine. So it's just like, you want to get things done right now. This is a great time to get things done. Just because it, is separating doesn't mean that the window has completely closed. This is great energy. You grit, can do. Go make it happen. You want to climb a mountain? Go climb a mountain. You want to teach a course? Go teach a course. You want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just things that you have to emotionally commit to if you actually want to see the physical fruition that I mentioned earlier come true. It's also the sun in Leo trine the moon. The moon in Leo trine the sun in Aries. So this is very good for, I would say our confidence, our self-expression, movement, doing something, the action we take, how to really self-actualize the emotions that we want and ignite them, start them, go after something. Definitely beneficial to us today as well. And the moon will finish the day with a trine to Chiron and also a square to Uranus in Taurus. So we do kind of like end today with maybe that feeling of like fruition of empowerment through emotion that was acted on, dedicated towards something that brings the physical, sensual value that is really lighting you up. Today's like a day where like you got to figure out what lights you up and you got to do it. You don't want to like sit back in the shadows. There's no reason to do so. And if you have to do something different, mix things up, it's even Venus Uranus still in their conjunction. Like it's good. Like the erraticism that life can bring is cool right now. Like that's honestly what it's like. We got to take different approaches to acquiring value, to acquiring good feeling in life, even if it's a little uncomfortable, a little weird, a little odd. These are good things if we can find the emotional resilience and courage to charge forward into them. So I think that's a big part of today. And I mean, I guess like a good example in my life is I don't necessarily feel comfortable teaching. I enjoy it. I love doing my first school, but it is something that I have to get out of my own comfort zone and just do because I know it's something I want to do more of, and I do enjoy the process a lot. But it is like an aspect of myself that I'm getting more and more comfortable with that I'm still not like fully like comfortable. Like I'm going to show up and do it and I'm going to give it my all, but I'll be honest, like deep down I got to like, okay, I'm teaching. I got to go deliver and give these people the value that they paid for, right? So it is like putting a little bit of that responsibility on my shoulders, and maybe we're all feeling that in some area of our life now. So it's good. It's like through the uncomfortable, we find comfortable. And I think that's a good metaphor. And it's like the things that you want that'll light you up. You got to go for it. You got to do it. Make it happen. Don't hold yourself back. They'll probably bring happiness. They'll probably bring fruition. And I think that that's where today has a lot, is like there's fruition through action, through letting emotion kind of take you where it needs to go. That gut feeling is important, and I think it should be acted on impulsively. There could be a tendency with Mars, the planet of impulse, in Cancer here, to definitely emotionally go through a deeper process instead of just the impulse of acting. But it's with Saturn, I don't think it's not necessarily the rush, but it is something that you feel and then you kind of just do instead of maybe overthinking. We do have Mercury in Aries, so hopefully when it comes to thinking, we are thinking very clearly, straight ahead, straightforward, kind of making things happen. And Jupiter's there too at 19 degrees where the sun is exalted. So there's just a lot of abundance too when you think about exalting your self-expression and putting your beliefs out, your knowledge, learning new knowledge, taking in all these different things that are Jupiterian, like should be acted upon and charged forward with. So I do like the astrology a lot today. Let your passion, guide you to the action that will manifest what you're looking for in life. I do believe it's kind of a hit the go button for that in our lives right now, even though it could feel a little like, oh, this is a little weird, a little odd, but go through that. It's a good experience process. Also, Venus and Uranus met yesterday, and I thought it was so funny because I was like, I just feel like something with money is going to show up. It could be of course, the first thing I'm thinking of is like a bank, right? And no, it was Trump getting indicted for, I guess a money bribe to Stormy Daniels. Now, look, I don't really pay too much attention to politics, but that popped up on everything, my phone, my computer. So I'm sure a lot of you saw it too, but, yeah, astrology, right? And it's Uranus and Venus, right? It's so funny. It's like, the last thing I was expecting to see, which is very Uranus, the thing that, was some bribe. Can't say I'm surprised. I tend to have my beliefs around, gosh, that whole government, that whole system revolves around bribes. And is there any integrity left in it? Left, right? I don't care what you like. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of integrity on either side of the aisle, in my opinion. Just my opinion. And I'm not putting down anybody for a different belief. Trust me, I could care less. Believe what you want. Okay. I just thought it was funny that it was Venus-related money and a relationship between Stormy Daniels and Trump, and it was Uranus, like, oh, an indictment. How funny. So, anyways, I just want to bring that up because it made me laugh. Maybe it'll make you laugh too. Or maybe it's something really serious. I don't know. Sorry. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I think again, yeah, it's like we don't want to be in some repetitive sort of system in our lives right now where we're doing the same thing over and over again to acquire like the value of life we're looking for. It's more about the curiosity and like mixing things up, really expressing the direction of value that we want or how to get the things we want. It is definitely like take the action necessary, express what's necessary, learn what's necessary. If things aren't working, why would we not take a new approach? 10 of Cups upright today. It was reversed yesterday, so I love to see that. Yeah, just complete emotional fulfillment can be charged up today, especially by action, especially by courage, especially by willpower. I think that will is so important right now, and you want to feel like you have everything. Well, guess what? You actually already do. So why don't you start believing that and start making it happen? And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry, upright. I'm all backwards today. Queen of Pentacles upright. Yeah, you are the ultimate value. You are the nurturer and the caretaker of your physical reality. So do that. Don't don't hold yourself back. You want to see things come to a place of fulfillment or fruition. It takes the effort necessary and, maybe not just sitting back, but really bringing things to life. I think that's very important today. So anywhere that we're feeling stuck, but we want things to change or we want things to be of a higher quality or standard in our life, well, it's up to you to nurture that into effect and to creatively actualize and creatively realize that you have all of it just waiting to be shown to the world. And maybe even just shown to yourself. That might be the thing. All right. I love you all very much. I'll see some of you for class tonight this afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, night for some of you. And gosh, wish you the best. And I will see you all tomorrow for the weekend forecast. Much love. Peace.